Hoop loud.
You mentioned books, man, and your book that you have now, your latest one, the mental workbook, is a different perspective. You know, sometimes you can collect books and it almost becomes like trophies. I heard someone say that once. I can't get credit for that. But Malcolm Gladwell, yeah, I read that one, or The Tipping Point, or they just start name dropping, but they're not doing anything with that material. They're not doing anything with that information. Your book that you came out with was the first book that I've ever seen that was actually, it's a workbook. It's like, get your behind up and actually be proactive and coming up with a plan. Why did you take that vantage point and tackling that problem as far as a mental workbook?
The reason that I wrote the mental workbook is because after I did the bulletproof bundles, the 4 mental game books that I did on mental toughness, confidence, discipline, and personal initiative, I saw many people were telling me that they read the books and they got value out of the books, but I was still hearing people had challenges. Like, well, how do I keep my confidence up? Like, I read the Super You, how do I keep my confidence up? I read the mental handbook, but I'm still having issues with, making myself get up and go do what I need to do. So what I understood was, because I read books myself, like I'll read a book and maybe never pick up that book again, even though I thought it was a great book. It's only but so much time you can go reviewing books every single day. So I knew that I needed to have people do something where they were actually putting their hands on it. Yeah. And because the most important thing, but something that I said in there, is that what I say to you is not nearly as important as what you say to you. So I could write the best book in the world. You can read it and think it's great and leave it a 5-star review on Amazon. But if you're not taking everything that I said and saying it to you in your own voice, then there's only so much value you're going to get from something somebody else says. I don't care who it is. Yeah. So the more that I can get you, the reader, to say to yourself what you need to say, more than me saying it to you, that's going to be way more valuable, because you have more conversations with yourself than I could ever have with you. So all you need to do, and the purpose of the mental workbook, is for you to start controlling that internal conversation that's going on 24 hours a day. If you can control that conversation, that will change your entire life. And the challenge most people have is that most people aren't even aware that the conversation's happening. That's the problem most people have. But then you have a few who know that it's happening, but they can't control it. They're in a good space because at least they're aware of it, which means they may be seeking a solution. And then it's the people who are willing to do something about getting that solution. That 1% of people, those are the people who need the mental workbook.